My name's Ben Parker, and I run a residential real estate team here in the greater Wake County area. My role as a team leader is to go on listing presentations, help people list their homes, right? Help buyers find a home and help them create a plan. A lot of times people here will sell and buy a home, right? So just creating a plan for them that makes sense, that's easy and gets them to the finish line here. You know, the role for me as a team leader is to constantly be networking, right? And making connections that not only I can use, but our clients can use as well. Currently on the team, in my direct team, I have me, who is the mostly the listing agent. I work with most of the buyers. I do have a buyer's agent that from time to time, he will assist me if I need help, you know, a little bit of overflow. The market's really intense here right now. So what we don't want is me to not be available showing another house, and then you don't get into the one that's hot that weekend, right? So I have someone helping me that. And I also have a concierge, and he is my admin and transaction coordinator. So his role is to provide a higher level of customer service, right? Anytime someone has a question, they can email him, do research for them. You know, you want to put a pool in the backyard, you need a handyman, you need a moving company, right? There's all these logistics that go along with moving, and he coordinates that. We have an in-house stager, photographer, inspector, and various contractors, marketing people on the team. Before becoming a real estate broker, I built residential homes in the area for 20 plus years. So with my experience building those homes in the local area, I'm very familiar with a lot of the neighborhoods. I'm familiar with the quality of construction of those homes, providing an extra level of insight that most real estate agents don't have, right? So, you know, who would be the ideal guy to take to buy a used car? You would want to take a mechanic, right? It's kind of similar to that. As well as just understanding the local area. I grew up here in the Apex, Raleigh area. I've lived in a few, you know, different towns in my 20s before we settled down in Apex. But greater Wake County, any of the counties surrounding Wake County, we do business in, are very familiar with those areas. We also take pride in being able to network for resources with other small businesses, with our clients, and really taking real estate to another level where people have an extra need. And it may be something as simple as you're looking for a new job, right? And we know someone who needs to fill that role. It could be something like, I'd like to relocate my children's school, right? Or I'd like to find a new place to go take dance classes. I mean, it could be anything, right? And we spend a lot of time. A lot of people don't understand how much time real estate agents spend on networking and building out that platform of resources, so that you don't need to filter through that noise. We do the work for you, right? So we're filtering through people who are not people you'd want to associate with, and also finding people that you would choose to associate with, right? Part of the reason I stayed in residential construction for 20 years was I built something that I could go back to and look at and say, I made an impact. I helped someone do this, right? I helped them build wealth. This home, I built this home, versus, you know, working in a factory where every day you come in and the bottles keep coming down the line, or stocking grocery shelves. And every day you come in, the cans are gone. You need to restock the groceries, right? It's a sense of lasting achievement for me, and the impact on other people's lives. Right now we have people who, you know, in their early 30s that are selling their home, that are making, $200,000-$300,000 and able to either move into a larger home or put half of that money in the bank and still move into a larger home, right? So seeing that excites me. I'm passionate for helping others. My wife is from southern Sweden in Aarhus. So, I understand the logistics of someone from Sweden originally moving here and what steps need to be taken and how big of a decision that is. We're very close with her family still there. A matter of fact, there's a few of them staying with us right now. And so I understand that, moving abroad and how to make that smooth and how to make that fun, right? You want to be surrounded and get to know new friends and understand the area. And that's what drives me to, to be in real estate and grow the company. Well, the future is pretty much now. I mean, we're scaling the business. Volume of clients is very important. Again, I feel like I could help, people coming from Sweden, working for Swedish companies, people who are here. There's a level of explanation to someone who's used to buying a home the Swedish way, because it works totally different here. And our standards of quality and construction there's a significant difference of that process and the expectation here. I always say I love selling a Swedish person's home because everything's always on point and immaculate, right? It makes it easier on me, but it also gets them a premium, right? So I like to amplify that and talk about that. Hey, I've got I've got a Swede's house coming up for sale, and they've done all of the updates and perfect maintenance on this house, right? So that's part of it, is scaling that clientele and also developing talent. We're in a constant talent search. We're always looking for realtors to join our team, talented brokers. It could be an admin support role. We actually own a Keller Williams Market Center here in Apex. So my wife is the operating principal manager of that. We have employees for the Market Center, and we have about 180 agents that work for us, right? So we have that company, and then we have another company called Legacy Resources, and that's where our photographer and stager and transaction coordinator, all the support people that you would need to buy and sell a home, as well as the people that real estate brokers use, right, during the transaction, so that a brand new real estate broker can join the company. We have onboarding coaching. So your first 3 transactions, there's a coach that gets you up to speed and make sure you're in compliance and following the rules and everything, get you a little bit of experience underneath your belt. And then we have another coaching program that you can stay in eternally. There's some higher level. I'm in mastery coaching with Keller Williams. And we just believe on developing people's talent. Education is the core part of our business. So yeah, I mean, developing talent, again, going back to helping others is a passion for us. We used to have a small business. We employed, maybe at the peak of, before we decided to do this, we had about 25 people, downtown Apex and in the historic district. And we could not help any more people. So we decided to take this big step and take part in the Keller Williams franchise. And now we're, 180, 190 agents here. I mean, I have enjoyed being a part of the Swedish Chamber of Commerce. My wife, Nina, has been a member for many years before I took over that role here lately. I just want to be a resource for you guys, for our clients. Use our networking connections to settle into the area, make a lateral move if you're already living here. We throw an annual event at the Hurricanes hockey opener. And there's a lot of Swedish people that come to that. And it's just a great, I want to be a resource for you guys. When you think about real estate or anything else, really, feel free to reach out. I'm always available. Hope that I can help support the other small businesses that are members of the Chamber of Commerce. If there's someone that would like to make some deeper connections in the real estate community, we can make that happen as well.